you will call up. We did get anonymous call up and said that she was on probation, and once she told them she was pregnant, her job was no longer required. She wants to know if anyone else has gone through the same, because for some reason you do get nervous telling a work that you are pregnant.
Yeah.
And although they should be helpful, sometimes it's not the case. Be good if we did what I think over in Norway, the government pays for a year maternity leave.
Oh, really?
Those Norwegians know how to do it.
Takes the pressure out of workplaces as well, because they don't need to pay for it.
You just bang them out.
I think, and then the dad can take a year. I should look into my facts.
We're moving to Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to have another kid?
If I get paid
You
for
guys
it.
should. You guys should have another
All
kid.
right, mate. All right.
I would love for you to
I
have
know
another
you would.
kid.
I know.
I'd
Why
love
would
that.
you like to?
Oh, just because it'd be nice to see someone else suffer.
Kate in Springwood, have you had an issue when you told your employer you were pregnant?
Good morning. Yes, I had.
What happened?
To cut a long story short, I was 12 weeks pregnant. I told them at the time. 2 weeks later, I was conveniently made redundant.
Wow.
Yeah. So my only saving grace was my old employer got wind of it and hired me the next week.
Oh, great. Wow.
Yeah. So I got really lucky, but at the time, it is the scariest thing. It's just like, you're going to be having time off. Babies cost a lot of money. You need the money.
Yeah. Did you follow it up for like unfair dismissal, or is it hard to do?
Look, I'm in the legal industry. It's not the easiest thing to do, but Brisbane is a small place, and I didn't want to be blacklisted, so...
Yeah, so that's a big thing too, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. Jade and Thornside, has this happened to you? Have you been discriminated against when you were pregnant?
Yes, it has, guys. When I first found out I was pregnant, I found I couldn't get any work anywhere. And even Centrelink expect you to work up almost till the day that you're about to give birth. And even though they know that employers won't take anyone who's pregnant, they still force you to go out and look for jobs. But I actually found the hardest was after I had a child. I used to work in childcare. And one centre where I went, I have a diploma, and they're like, you're perfectly suited, but what are you going to do with your child?
What are you in childcare?
I expect them to come with me to work. Well, what are you going to do when they get sick? Exactly what you expect parents to do. You expect the parent to leave work, come get their sick child, and go home. Well, that's inconvenient to us. Well, that's why you have extra staff.
But it happens as well, and so many women feel like they're disadvantaged when they have kids. But I would say that a lot of bosses also have children. Do you know? And I think sometimes as well, and whether it is a male or a female boss, that male might have children. What do they expect their partner to do?
But also too, if someone's got children, and I'm not saying you shouldn't give jobs to people without children, people with children need the money badly. So they're going to come to work.
They know how to prioritise as well.
They also got kids they want to get away from.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I do think Australia does need to be more flexible for working parents.
Biana. Hi, what's your story?
I was with my employer for 2 years. I was a reservations manager down on Eagle Street here. And the majority of my job pretty much entailed, greeting, meeting guests, taking care of parties. And I was probably 6 or 7 weeks pregnant. I had really bad morning sickness for 2 weeks, and they pretty much refused to let me to go to the bathroom to throw up. They told me to hold it in. But it was great. So I just told them I'll start throwing up at the front desk if they thought that was more convenient for them.
Yes.
And then the person that they replaced me with while I was on maternity leave, they gave her an open-ended contract. So when I did come back to work, there was 2 of us doing pretty much the same job. They had also, after that, the vomiting incident, pretty much forced me to go part-time. So when I came back, there were 2 of us doing the same job. And they refused to put me back on full-time, even though it was only a temporary solution. And then I ended up leaving anyway because they were just so not flexible with the situation.
They made you, they cornered
Forced
you
you
and
out.
made you have to get out of there.
See, that's the thing. It's not just why you, like you heard, it's not just why you're pregnant. It's after going back into the workforce as well. Where I always say that you feel like you want to pretend that you don't have a child when you go back to work. Just be like, no, I'm fine. Everything's good. Children, no, got rid of that.
I was up 4 times last night because I wanted to.
If you've got an issue, you can email Dear Abby at hit105.com.au.
Hit 105.
Brisbane traffic.
Calmably now brings you Llama Yoga. Tickets on sale now from calmably.com.au.
A breakdown on Kingsford Smith Drive, outbound right lane around the Brecky Creek Tunnel through Newstead. Potholes on the Port of Brisbane motorway southbound around Paringa Road through Murray. Sewer main repairs on Kadumba Street around Kingsley Street through Yeronga. Busy conditions on Kelvin Grove Road and Enoggera Road inbound through Audley, Newmarket and Kelvin Grove. Waterworks Road through Ashgrove down towards Red Hill. Bow Hill Road closed through Willawong due to flooding. Also Lancing Street around Grandview Road through Pullenvale and Gap Creek Road around Kookaburra Street in Kenmore Hills. Want to get Foxtel? Well, the big Foxtel 2020 sale is now on. Get the world's best drama, sports, movies and Netflix all in one place. Search Foxtel or call 131 787. Shop at Another check soon on Hit 105.
Hit 105 live stress free.
Hello, Kate speaking.
We're going to completely wipe your credit card.
You guys are absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now we're paying for
Fuel for an entire 12 months.
RACQ members save 4 cents per litre at participating Puma energy stations. See racq.com/Puma for details.
Brisbane's Hit.
Warranty?
Celtos. Duh. If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started. Because Open Universities Australia are here to help you find the right online study choice from leading Australian unis. But enrolments close on the 23rd of February. Start at open.edu.au.
RACQ provides Queensland-proof cover for cars, caravans, boats, and motorbikes. That's why more Queenslanders trust us to insure their vehicles. With 24/7 local claims support, know you're covered with RACQ Comprehensive Insurance. Get a quote today. Products issued by RACQ Insurance Limited. Consider the PDS at racq.com. Conditions, limits and exclusions apply.
Have you got a healthy hunger? Then 7-Eleven have got you covered. 7-Eleven sandwiches and salads are just $3 each Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday from their $5 range.
7-Eleven's tasty sandwiches are handmade and delivered daily and include favourites like egg and lettuce and chicken and avocado. That's egg and lettuce, not egg and lettuce, sorry. 7-Eleven salads are also delivered daily and include superfood, garden and Mexican.
Yeah, that's any sandwich or salad from 7-Eleven's $5 range for $3. Saving $2. Monday through to Wednesday. The offer ends March 4 at 7-Eleven. Good call.
Have you travelled on the upgraded Logan motorway? With speeds at 100 km per hour, you can save up to 20 minutes. The improved Logan motorway, the quicker way to go. Take it today. Straight from your carport to the airport. Brisbane Airport Parking. Pre-book your parking at the airport this week and receive $30 worth of new farm confectionery goodies. BrisbaneAirportParking.com.au. T's and C's apply.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Power Shop, 100% carbon offset power you can be proud of. The BMW Expo sale is on February 13 to 15 with exceptional opportunities. Visit Brisbane BMW and Westside BMW to secure your ultimate driving machine.
Hit 105.
Good morning, Erin Road with a child-friendly news update. Dams across the southeast are overflowing thanks to that torrential rain over the weekend. There's been significant spillage across several locations, including Gold Creek in Brisbane's Upper Brookfield, which topped 132% capacity. Enoggera Dam is sitting just over 110% capacity, with 220 mils of rain recorded over Brisbane over the past 7 days. The rain will continue this week, but won't be quite as heavy. RACQ's Renee Smith says it is a reminder, if it's flooded, forget it.
We've seen motorists get caught out by parking in low-lying areas, and time again we see motorists driving through flooded waters. We say it every time, but if it's flooded, really do forget it. You don't know how deep that water is.
Spare a thought for your mates down in Sydney. The downpours there so bad, they're being urged to stay at home today if possible. Another day, another drama for the Nationals. Queensland MP Lou O'Brien has thrown in the towel, quitting the party room. The backbencher moved the spill motion last week, which saw former leader Barnaby Joyce unsuccessfully challenge Michael McCormack for the top job. And London's bad weather has forced a Qantas flight to return to Heathrow. That's after the Perth-bound service experienced a suspected tail strike upon takeoff. Engineers have now had a look and given the aircraft the all clear though.
Waiting on injury compensation from a motor vehicle accident? Brisbane Capital can provide a cash advance while you wait. Search Brisbane Capital. T's and C's and eligibility criteria apply.
Cloudy with a high chance of showers today. A thunderstorm later on as well, tops of 23. Rain again tomorrow with a high of 24. Rain again on Wednesday with a top of 24 there as well. And next up, Abby and Matt could put you on the standby list to get free fuel for a year and live stress-free in 2020.
Back to Stab Abby and Matt in 30 seconds.
Asking for a raise? Stepping up? Interview nerves? It can feel huge, right? But sometimes changing the way you look at work can make the big stuff small. Search Seek Career Advice for loads of tools and resources, like salary guides, interview tips, and even help dealing with your boss.
That's about the size.
Let's work it out together.
Where you put your eyes. That's about the size of it.
Search Seek Career Advice.
Stav, Abby and Matt want to make 2020 the year you live stress-free. Hit 105.
Yeah, and the stress we're going to take away this week is paying for your fuel for an entire year. You're not going to have to do that thing where you whack 20 bucks in today and then wait for payday and then whack another 20 bucks in, because every single time you need fuel, you can just roll up to a Puma Energy, fill it up, and then drive away without paying.
Well, yeah.
Giggle
yeah,
like crazy.
Legally. Wait. Yeah, but good point. You don't need to pay.
Yes, this time it's legally.
Mm.
I think you still have to go inside.
Yeah, well, yeah, you let them know.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I just give him a thumbs up.
Me. So, hey, it's me.
The Tip 105 competition, my tyres have been spiked 3 times.
RACQ members, they save 4 cents per litre at participating Puma Energy stations. See racq.com/Puma for details, or go to our website and register your name. If you hear it and you call back in 30 minutes, you can win the prize.
The names for this half hour are Adrian Field of Tingalpa, Marinka Spence of Pine Mountain, and Stephanie Brusso of Jimboomba. That's Stephanie Brusso of Jimboomba, Marinka Spence of Pine Mountain, and Adrian Field of Tingalpa.
Right, 13 10 60. If you have registered for the credit card Live Stress Free as well, you're all automatically
still registered.
Okay? So I don't think you got to go and double up.
No, only if you haven't registered, we're encouraging you to.
That's exactly right.
If you're like, I don't want my credit card paid off, I don't even have one.
Well, it's about fuel this week. So if you don't have a car, wait till find out what we do in a couple of weeks' time. All right, hit105.com.au. Dua Lipa on the air right now. This is Physical. Stephanie. Hey, next for Abby and Matt.
Money over everything.
A bag filled with tens of thousands of dollars in cash.
Dad looking like a bag of money.
Now, every great Australian knows the law of finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Yeah, it's precedented.
Yeah, they use it in court.
It's a tort.
No, I think if you find something, you're supposed to take it to the police, but if no one claims it, then you
In
get it back.
6 months, you get it back.
Is it 6 months?
So the law actually is the finders keepers law.
All right.
I think people have just over time added on the losers weepers part because it's just a nice way to say sucked in. I found it first.
Okay.
Loser.
Yes.
Weep. But this is a brilliant one from the Gold Coast, and no surprise that big bags of cash have been dug up on the Gold Coast.
In the beach?
No, not in the beach. Actually on a land development site. Now this is cash from the 80s, so it's the old school paper bills.
Money, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's annoying because inflation, if it's not, you know.
Can you still use it?
Well, yeah, but you're not getting interest. You can probably
On your bag of money buried in the ground.
I'm saying if you was in a bank, you can get interest with it. But
Yeah, there's
inflation's just going to
obviously
mean.
a reason that
I mean,
they-
I still would knock it.
I'm gonna say that the tradies who dug it up aren't too worried that they're missing out on the interest because they dug up $488,000 that they never owned pre the dig.
And the first thing they said was, imagine the interest we could have earned on this.
Okay, good point. Hey, here's this money I never had. God, I wish I had it in the bank earlier.
Is it outdated?
Yeah, but you can still swap it over. It's still
Yeah.
good to go, but you just got to take it into the bank and they give you the new plastic set.
They don't ask any questions?
Oh, I'm sure a few questions get asked. This is my favourite part of this story, right? Is that it's a land developer who strangely happens to have the name Scott Morrison, which is even better. It's not our ScoMo, who we all hate. I mean, I don't hate him. The news hates him.
Okay.
I voted for him, so I'm probably hated by the news as well. But the best part of this story is it's two excavators who are working away, digging up, getting ready for the build. They find all of this cash in the ground, and because they're good blokes, they go straight over to the police and then they give it and they go, look what we found this, let's put a report in. Then they call the developer and go, hey, heads up, we found the cash, but we've already let the cops know about it. And it's in court at the moment.
Why?
Because this is where the fight starts. The land developer instantly sacks them and goes, you're fired, don't come back, you should have rung me first. As you would expect, when something goes down on a job site, you don't run to the police. You ring the foreman and say, what do we do here? But these two tradies who are in court at the moment going, no, we knew it could have been illegal. That's why we went straight to the police. We didn't notify anyone.
Really? So then again, did they find that much or did they find double?
Well, the reason they've done it, the good blokes who said they wanted to do the right thing, it's their names on the finders, keepers, losers, weepers rule.
Not the developer that they found it in, right?
That's right. So they're like, oh, we weren't to know that by taking it straight to the police, we would get all the money if no one claimed it.
So are they in court because they got fired?
No, they're in court because they're like, it's my cash. And the
Developers like, no. Because if
it's
you
my
find
cash.
something in the land that you have purchased, don't you own it to a certain level? Do you know what I mean? Like if it's way underground, like oil or anything, then you don't own it.
It's a certain measurement down, but it's all the way up into space.
Oh, right.
The air above your house you own all the way up into space.
Do you really?
Yep, infinitely.
Well, why are you so impressed? What are you going to do with it?
Well, nothing. I just love that these two tradies, they're in court over it, trying to pretend like they're good blokes. Like, nah, we're good blokes. We went straight to the police. Why would we let the developer know? Oh my God, can you believe it? We get all the money because our name is on the report.
Well, but
meanwhile, there's a criminal that's gone, I'll claim it.
Yeah, it's mine. That job that I did in '84.
So have they got it back yet? They're still in court.
That's what they're fighting over at the moment in court. $488,000.
We should go to the trial. I just want to see the lawyer go, I'll refer you to Act 1, Section B, finders, keepers, losers, weepers, and the defence rests, Your Honour.
The best part of this is when money's found, all the crazies come out. There's like even people who are coming out now and saying, nah, my uncle lived there back in '86 and he didn't want to pay tax, so he illegally buried all that money to not pay tax.
So it's mine.